Okay. Hello. We are here at the Canal Challenge in Greece, and I'm here with a very nice person, Nikita, who is an excellent shooter and excellent trainer. The reason why we are here is that he is a mission instructor, and we would like to discuss the training, the instructor job. And Nikita, could you please introduce a little bit yourself?
First of all, thank you for hosting me, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. Yes, so I'm MISIA trainer and European team champion in production for Spanish national team.
Which is already a good accomplishment.
Yeah.
And you won a podium in the Infinity Cup recently, Infinity Open in Germany. So this is already very good reasons that we are speaking about this. We have a couple of questions for you. You know, I was writing yesterday evening, this morning as well. So I want, there are countries actually where the MISIA is not so known. Countries where there is not a very well organized and structured training. And my idea is how to help those countries. Just as we spoke recently, in my country, every club is doing his own training. We do not have really a structured program for new shooters. You know, when they are coming in my club for training, we do one thing. When they come to another club, they are doing another thing. And apparently it's much better when everything is structured and organized. So tell me, before MISIA, how you were training? What was your training program?
So now for the past 1 year and a half, I've been training regularly.
Okay.
So my training consists of 3 to 5 weekdays of minimum 300 rounds per training.
Okay.
Of course, not all days I'm ready to train because of my work and other things. So the days that I'm not training, I'm dry firing at home.
Okay.
I have intensive, short, effective dry fire sessions, and the days, even, let's say this way, even if I have 20 minutes to go to the shooting range, I will train for 20 minutes, I will shoot my 50 or 100 rounds and go home, even if it's a very short time. I like to keep my trainings consistent and very regular. I think this is the main key, is the consistency in training, to keep your standards and your levels of training at the same point and slowly going higher and higher.
Okay.
Yes.
When you say dry fire, short dry fire sessions, how many minutes? Let's say that you are at home, you have all your time. How many minutes you gonna dry fire?
Let's say minimum 15 minutes. It's intensive dry fire, so very short pauses and consistent, quick training. So drawing, transitions, basically things that I can prepare at home instead of wasting time at the range. You understand? So I'm practicing some elements that I can do not on the shooting range, not in the live fire. I can master those elements, those skills at home, and then when I come to the range, I'm ready and ready to have an effective training.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. At the range, are you going alone? Are you going with a group of people, two shooters? What is your usual setup?
Most of the time I'm training alone.
Alone, okay.
I like to train with others as well, but I don't have this opportunity right now. So it's very nice to have variety in your training also.
Variety.
So training alone, and my father is my great master of training. He's been teaching me since I was a child.
Okay.
I'd say starting from 7, 8 years old. My father was my trainer, and I went through several trainers from all over Europe. And being able to learn from them, I think it's a great knowledge. So what I'm trying to do now is to pass this knowledge to others, which we'll talk later about MISIA. But training in groups is also very effective, especially for those who are on the same level. And my father trains me, so it's a mixture of everything.
He's still training you?
Yes.
Good.
Not as much as before, but when I'm lucky and he has the time, I really appreciate it. Yes.
Okay. I have this question based on what you just said. What was the change? Because actually before, when you were younger, you trained without having an idea about the MISIA. So then MISIA appeared, and in MISIA actually, MISIA, sorry, there are some elements. Do you have some elements that are from the MISIA and you introduced into your training? I mean, what was the change before and after?
Yes.
Let's put it like this.
Absolutely, I would say my training has not changed. So we've been implementing and testing MISIA method of training before. Let's say we already have experience for more than 20 years in other regions. We had so we had like corpus of instructors in other regions that worked really well, and our training methods created champions, world champions, and this has proved that our training was effective. What has changed? With MISIA we are formalizing this, and MISIA creates worldwide standards for instructors and trainers, and especially for new regions worldwide that have no idea how to develop, how to train. We have everything ready for them. We do not force to apply this training because other regions already have their structures and their instructors and trainers. We use it as a recommendation, as an international recognition and recommendation.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you were training actually with other coaches, including your father. Can we train? Let's say that we somehow learned how to hold the pistol, how to aim, basics, some fundamentals. Can we train without a trainer?
There has been there are some online courses and some trainings, but I believe that handling firearms requires not just seeing, but also feeling. The job, for instance, of a trainer is to understand the shooter and how to approach to him. And you must be present physically on the range to feel the feedback and find the right approach to each student, because everybody is different. Yes. And what we gathered with MISIA, we let's say at home we have a bookshelf filled with IPSC books from all over regions. So we all started from 5,000 pages, and we studied all of it and turned it into a book of 100 pages. So this was a big job for MISIA to learn from all the regions that have greater experiences and time in IPSC, and to make one standardized training that can be general and applied for all.
Okay, this is something new actually. So you mean that you have books, literature from all over the world, worldwide?
Yes.
And this is a compilation and all the knowledge, because let's say that not in all books. I read, let's say, probably 7 books, and some of them are repeating the very first book. So let's say that there is something that is, how to say, valuable and important, but not all the book and not all of the books. And you collected actually the important things and you put all this in MISIA.
Yes, exactly. So we found the not just through the books but also through training experience, we found the most basic and generalized trainings based on safety, and a way to starting, let's say, from zero, from when the person comes to the range and has no idea what is IPSC, to advanced and national team shooters, top athletes. Let's say. Yeah.
Very good. I'm thinking right now, the foundations, the fundamentals are pretty much the same, but what is MISIA giving to an advanced, let's say that I want to be a trainer, coach, instructor, and I want to work with advanced level shooters. Okay. What will be the specialty, the exceptional things that MISIA will give me as an opportunity, and I can transfer this to the shooters?
Absolutely. Well, let's start from beginning. I think for those who don't know, MISIA is the main international shooting instructor association. Yes. We have different levels in MISIA. So there is an instructor, which is level 1. Okay. Then we have trainer, master trainer, and more. Okay. So level 1 consists of instructor who is able to teach basic safety course. The job of instructor consists of beginners who are first time in the range. Of course, the number 1 is teaching them safety, safe firearm handling skill, and introducing them to our sport. What is IPSC, what is a competition, how to prepare, how to train, all the details, what do you need to prepare, what is needed for first competition, how to train, and not even how to train, I would say how to safely handle firearms. Okay. This is number 1 priority.
How to finish the match without DQ.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's about it. So level 2 is a trainer. Trainer is a competition. Let me start over. Trainer is able to prepare athletes for a competition. Okay. Yes. So this is more detailed, more advanced training. There is a little bit of psychology involved, how to prepare mentally and physically for competitions, and all these tips and tricks that the trainer can use for preparing athletes for competition. Okay. MISIA gives educational material and also tools for the range to apply them to your students. So we teach trainers so they can pass their knowledge about IPSC to their students. And what they get for becoming instructor is international recognition. Okay. Yes.
Good. Do you think that, in some countries, the Ministry of Sport is requiring each sport to have trainers, to have coaches? I know that MISIA is giving such a certificate. In some countries, I imagine it is not yet recognized. Do you think that we can reach such a level where MISIA can be a really solid worldwide recognized institution, and the diploma of MISIA can be recognized in Ministry of Sport? I mean, have you ever thought about this? Is this direction to go as well?
Yes.
In order to make our sport, really legal and it's not
our
the
sport
right
is
term.
legal,
We will cut this, but to make our trainers, let's say, coming out from a university.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So I think this is possible. Let's take, for example, as a case study, other sports. Each sport organization has athletes and also trainer school. So IPSC for a very long time had great athletes and great competitions. And also range officers, absolutely. So what was really missing is a trainer, is a school. With those bases, IPSC can stand strong on both legs, you know, with IROA and MISIA, for instance. And I think this is a big step for the future of the sport and the development.
Okay. Yeah. What is, if you need to pick one thing from all the MISIA books and everything, the most valuable, the most important for you, the greatest thing for you in MISIA?
I think
one thing.
One thing. Let me think of this question. I think the greatest.
Let me give you a hint.
Yes.
It can be only the patch.
Yes, it can be a patch or a MISIA T-shirt or a cap. But I think taking all the things apart, the most important of being an instructor is preventing accidents at the range. So our sport is teaching how to handle firearms safely, and preventing others and teaching them how to handle firearms safely is, I think it's a noble mission of each instructor. So it's not just a job, but actually they are preventing accidents that could potentially happen. And I think this is very important. And those students that you teach, they can pass the knowledge to other people.
Okay.
And like this, I think we are all aware of the firearm culture and safety.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So the number one mission of a MISIA instructor, we can say that it will be safety first, and then all other elements.
Safety and worldwide standard of training.
Okay, good. If you can add something to MISIA, and something that you consider is still not there, one thing again, what it would be? So
during MISIA we are developing and always learning, and during the courses and seminars we are exchanging knowledge with other people and other regions. Let's say I have a book, our MISIA manual, with pictures that we use for training. And we always squibble and change some things, because we're always learning and trying to find the best way, most effective to pass the knowledge. So in these terms, we're always updating and putting new and the most new information that we find useful. Yes, and now
so you are adding actually and updating and modernizing.
Exactly.
This is good.
And for instance, now we also have a platform, MISIA, where all the instructors can register and can be found around the world. And we have MISIA manuals for each level. And in those manuals you have the drills and exercises that you will provide to your students, as well as each page has a QR code which you can scan, and you will see a video of the exercise. So instead of reading, you can actually quickly scan it from your phone and see how it looks like, how you should train and provide your classes.
You mean that a new shooter or a relatively new shooter, I am going now to the range, what to do today, and I can open the QR code and I will do this and this and this drill.
Yes, exactly.
This is the idea?
This is the idea of an instructor. So today
this for the instructor?
Yes, exactly. So we have a group of students, today 4 students, we have 1 hour. We're going to teach, start from drill number X, number 3. And you will have all the information there and the video of how to do it, how to perform this exercise. Yes, with explanation, tips, and what to pay attention to.
Great. Super.
Yeah.
Actually, I have probably a couple of more questions and a couple of more topics, but Nikita needs to go. He's shooting some stages today. So thank you, Nikita, for your time and answers. And we can develop this a bit more further next time.
Yes, I think there's a lot more we can talk about and in a lot more details. But we're now at Canal Challenge.
Yeah.
2024,
Yeah.
and it's time to prepare for match day number 2.
Day number 2 Canal Challenge. By the way, a great match, and for those of you who haven't visited, I strongly recommend. Currently we have stages that are the level of stage you want to see at European and World Shoot, so very nice quality, nice range officers, nice weather of course, without mentioning the Greek food.
Yes, and we are at the same range where the European Handgun Championship was last year. So
Yeah.
the very nice facilities, infrastructures, technical, how to say, props
Props, yeah.
are very up to date, and definitely will come here next year and recommend others to come and visit.
You can say that we have the impression that we are shooting a European match with different stages, different setup, yeah?
Yes, yes.
But same quality.
Absolutely.
A bit less people, yeah, but very nice. Okay, thank you for watching us. Subscribe, press the push button, cut.